With a quarter of the world's 270,000 plants facing extinction, Britain's Royal Mail has produced 10 stamps on endangered British species. It's the third series examining endangered flora and fauna and what's being done to conserve them.
It's taken about 2 years to do this particular set of stamps. A couple of years ago we contacted many experts in the field, not just people such as Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew and the Natural History Museum, but individuals who were expert in orchids and so forth. And we gradually came to a short list where the experts could agree on the 10 most endangered British flowering plants, but those are also benefiting from conservation work to bring them back from extinction.
The series looks at British plants that are threatened with extinction. One stamp focuses on the Deptford pink that was widespread throughout Britain just over half a century ago, but has steadily begun to disappear.
One in every 5 native British plants is very endangered, and without further action they're going to disappear forever. Some of these plants used to be very widespread, even some like the Dartford pink, which very widespread 60 years ago, now very, very rare indeed, and has had about the worst decline of any plant.
Another features a plant that now only has one known example in the wild. To preserve the lady slipper orchid, leading British botanists have begun working to develop a species of the plant in Kew Gardens that they want to put back into the wild.
One of the rarest will be the lady slipper orchid. That particular plant is now reduced to just one wild example in Britain. That's in a secret site in Yorkshire. But the Royal Botanic Gardens, their experts there, have been able to propagate that particular plant in their glass houses in Kew, and they've created new plants which they're reintroducing into the wild. So we very much want to highlight that there's a positive outcome to the story. These plants can be conserved.
The series of 10 stamps shows the way in which increasing urbanisation and the loss of the British countryside has left many plant species close to extinction. As plants underpin the whole ecosystem, this series brings people's attention to the serious threat to wild plants in the UK today, and the conservation work being done to ensure their long-term survival.